A live look there at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Today, a good one in store here between the Washington Commanders and the Miami Dolphins. Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And we're underway at Hard Rock. Here comes Malik Washington. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Tua taken right to the air. He'll step up, and there he goes. And he'll take what he can get here, Brock, sliding down with a gain of 3.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
Waddle now in motion right. Tua off the play fake. Finds his fullback. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag. Tagovailoa now against the blitz. Here's a screen for Achane. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Achane running to the right. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
2nd and 13. Has him on the quick hitter. He has it up to his own 45 on a small gain. That's Trey Amos, rookie 2nd rounder on the tackle.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Called in by Waddle. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Has a man, it's Ertz. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
From the 18 on 2nd down. It's caught. This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. Caught by his back. Short pickup to their own 31. Juju Brents with a stop.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. First carry of the game now for the rookie out of Arizona. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
First down, ball at the 36. Out of the gun, Daniels. Completed over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Now, the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 46. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They've got to like how they've been moving it early here. It's down to the opposing 45-yard line. On first down, here's Daniels. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Again, Daniels to the air. He's got Jalen Lane. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They gain 14 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Krosky Merritt on the zone read. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Dolphins' 16-yard line.
From the 16. He finds Brown right side. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
The Dolphins with an extra DB out there. 3rd down coming. Shotgun snap to Daniels. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly, sacks, negative yardage plays, they not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
So on 4th down, on comes Matt Gay to try the field goal for the Commanders. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Gay's kick is good. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, and a little early momentum with that field goal.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Washington now to return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Now we're going to see the Dolphin offense for their second drive of the contest. And they had to wave that white flag on their last drive, Brock, hoping to avoid having to call that punter this time out.
Yeah, you get several chances a game, on average, somewhere around 10 possessions, and you know not all of them are going to pan out. So you got to forget what lies behind and keep pressing on to the journey ahead.
Finds his back, Achane. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Stopped by the future Hall of Famer. More All-Pro nods than any active defender. It's Bobby Wagner.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all to try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
2nd and 6 now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. So that brings them to 3rd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Short pass brought in, and he's down after getting this up to the 41. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st and 10 from the 41. The first carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. A solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Second down carry for Achane. Takes out a one-stop. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Back out run the Commanders for their second drive of the game. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Play action now with Daniels. He lofts it deep left. Tried to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Dolphins are tackled on the return right along their own 40-yard line.
The Dolphins take over
First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. So that delay backs them up 5. Now 2nd and 15 to go. Going play action. Tagovailoa. Taking off with it again. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. The Dolphins out to an early advantage. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Brought in along the sideline. No gain on the play, but an impressive catch all the same.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They motion the tight end over. Out of the shotgun, a give to A.J. He's close, but he is stout before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Here's 2 on the sneak. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
No gain on the play.
Come on, Kate. Put me in. One play, one time. I may have retired back in 04, but I could pick up a couple inches on that sneak. Astounding that call did not turn into a first down. Come on, boys.
They've got a man in motion. Trying for it, it's Achane. And forget this first down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs. And he is stopped a long ways from that line to gain. They force a turnover on downs. Ball at the 33 for first down. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 39. Finds a seam down the middle. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Throwing on first down, Daniels. Hauled in by Lane. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it. Working inside the red zone. In the goal line.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Krosky Merritt. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Commanders take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Gay with the point after. And the Commanders push their lead to 3.
Commanders 10, Dolphins 7.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
The kickoff for Washington.
Washington now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And after they were stopped on 4th down their prior possession, Brock, you got to wonder if they're going to be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. Dolphins just about set up here, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They'll stick with Achane. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Juke the defender. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
1st down, Tagovailoa to throw. And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Second down and 10, Tagovailoa. He'll get this complete to Westbrook-Ikhine. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
1st down, here's Tua. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Trying to find Jalen Waddle, and now they face 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Tua again. Throwing deep for the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on third. Waller with the catch. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They got to jump up front as long as none of their guys went early, and this is going to give them the first down. Well, whether they intended to run the play or not, it doesn't matter. They drew the flag, and they've got themselves a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, so many times you get to these fourth and shorts, and you know that defense is antsy. You're reminding yourself as a quarterback in that huddle, hold your water, guys. Hold your water, because this defense could get jumpy, and they just did.
Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Complete to number 83, Darren Waller. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 17-yard line.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Running with A-Chain out of the gun. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Tua now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. The kick by Patterson is good. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Luke McCaffrey now on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Commanders set to take over. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And the defense wise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. 3rd down coming up.
Rasul Douglas on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 33-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Daniels. Able to find Ertz. Rolling into enemy territory. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. From the gun, it's Daniels. Completed left side to Samuel. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know what I love to say, you never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Penalty moves him backwards. Here comes 2nd and 9. Play action now. Daniels. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Daniels is going to throw again. He's running for it. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. And it gave him just enough room to run.
So on 4th down, on comes Matt Gay to try the field goal for the Commanders. He was money on his first field goal, Brock. His second coming a little inside of 50 yards. That crunches off the right upright, no good. And this stays tied here in the 2nd.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. A-chain on the inside give. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. And he has them a 1st down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. 35 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's A-chain up the middle. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So now here's 3rd and 5. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
4th down.
Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. It's a 38-yard look here. The kick by Patterson is good. And they've taken back the lead.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. The Commanders head out now late in the 1st half. They still have access to a pair of timeouts and a little time left too, so points very much still in play here before the half. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on. Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first, guarantee some yards, and then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Back to throw, here's Daniels. Completed over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. To throw, Daniels. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down around the 34. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
And the Washington 1st down.
So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Out comes the offense for Washington to begin the 3rd quarter. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. A run. It's Krosky Merritt. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's Krosky Merritt on the carry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Daniels. Chased out to his right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. Jukes one defender. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. Give him a full 40 on the play. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Daniels from the pistol. Hits him on the out route. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on top.
And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Washington now to return. Things going well so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Miami offense headed out there now. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. They run, it's H.N. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
H.N., a 1st down carry. He picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. The throw is caught. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. To throw, Tagovailoa. Here's a screen for H.N. Escapes a defender. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Penalty drops him at the 1, so they've got a couple of shots left at it. It's 2nd and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Now from back at the 4, here's 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins push their lead to 3. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The Commanders all set to regain possession. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on them. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Daniels back to throw. Got his target, that's Lane. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Daniels gonna keep it. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not gonna get past the line. It's gonna be 3rd down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Looking for a target, and this one doesn't go far.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, it's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Commanders punting on 4th down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vets, Tressway. Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Achane gets it. And get forward about 5 yards, looks like. It's 2nd down now.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Play made by Deron Payne.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first. Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of 3rd down, they're now defending 1st and 10. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. Running it after the penalty. It'll be a yard at most there, and it's 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 2 yards It's 2nd and 8.
Tua out of the pistol. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. Did him a solid by recovering that, but not helping them with the yards lost afterwards as this play finally comes to an end.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. Tua now from the gun. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. 3rd down stop. They were walking off the field, but that offense, Brock, that offense didn't move. They saw roughing the passer, and they are ready to continue this drive. Never a good time to rough the passer, Brock, but 3rd down, that hurts even more. Gives him the 1st. Here's Achan. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Chain again. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Staying on the ground here with Achan. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Throwing now, Tunga Vailoa. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Throwing, here's Tunga Vailoa on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
For the Dolphins, readying for the punch. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And this just gets past the 20 before going out. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They run. It's Krosky Merritt. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, Daniels. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Play action now with Daniels. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the gun, it's Daniels. Steps up, and he's running with it. He's out in the clear. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. 2nd down and 10. Daniels. That's McLaurin on the quick slant. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. They bring McLaurin in motion right. Daniels now on 1st down. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down. The intended target was his running back. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Completed left side to Samuel. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. He was looking for Terry McLaurin. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Daniels, 3rd and goal. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Commanders take a 4th quarter lead. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good, creative quarterback, one that can extend a play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Extra point converted by Gay. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead.
Commanders 24, Dolphins 20.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
For Washington.
Eskridge on the return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there, and I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
Tagovailoa, quick throw, complete. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
And they're not going to give him an inch on this second down play. Good job containing that run right at the line.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Buys top. Tagovailoa's hits. The ball is out. And the Commanders make the recovery. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
By Washington.
Throwing now, following the turnover. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Motion man sent left. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. McLaurin, the receiver, in motion left. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Continuing to dig. He's inside the 25. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Short side option here. He's running left. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow their lead off the turnover. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
20.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
Washington.
Eskridge on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Miami set to take over once again on offense. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
First down, here's Tua. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Throwing again. Here's Tua. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Coverage by Mikey Sanderstill.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he is on third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up fourth and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Their punter making his way out now. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. To throw, Daniels. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. And it's third down now.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Now Daniels to throw. Oh, put some heat on this. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Dolphins have some new life in the fourth. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Tua off the play fake. He'll try and run this. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Try the middle with Gordon. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. But, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up as they'll retry this 1st and goal. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Kate, I'm going to be honest with you. This is one of the plays to break down here that the defense, I can give a lot of credit, and they deserve it. Stuck with those receivers, let that rush get home. But the old quarterback in me knows you just can't do that. You escape, you're buying time when you're down there in the red zone, or you can't take a sack.
Oh, no, he lost control of another one. But the Dolphins able to track that one down and cover it, so crisis, at least momentarily, averted. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. They dodge the turnover, but still third and pretty long. They've got to figure out. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now they're left with 4th and goal. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Samuel now to return it. Takes out a 1-stop. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And this group feeling a little urgency to make the most of this one, Brock, after they threw that interception the last time out.
Yeah, we know there's no more predictive stat in the NFL than giving the ball away. Now, we walk that fine line as a quarterback. You can't play timid and scared to make a mistake, but you know you can't put the ball again in the other team's hands.
That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Daniels. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Always a point of emphasis, right? Protecting the quarterbacks, and that play is going to draw the flag every time. Never a good time to rough the passer, Brock, but 3rd down, that hurts even more. Gives him the first. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. All in left side. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
And the Dolphins with 6 DBs on the field here. They're in the dime, 3rd down. Slot receiver headed left. Daniels throwing on 3rd. Oh no, the ball is loose! And the Dolphins got it! He's at midfield! The 30! And they will take this down inside the 10. Got the recovery, and now they're going to start with first and goal.
Recovered by the Dolphins.
Motioning Washington right. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the 6-yard line.
Still lined up at the 6. Here's second and goal. Two and out from the gun. And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins down by only 2 in the 4th. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, if you're right. It's down to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails.
Dolphins 29.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Commanders set to take over. And this really looks like a whole different ball game after that touchdown, doesn't it? They really need to go on a drive here. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I bet you, Kate, if you went back and studied all these runs in the NFL over a course of a season that gained significant yardage, there are plays just like that one where you've got to break a tackle to go eat up those yards.
That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
Second and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Here's Daniels. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Back to throw it. This is hauled in by Samuel. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. They'll run it from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
41-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Back to the well again. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's third down. He'll throw it. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he gets the first down for the Commanders, and that should get them this victory as well. Following the play, we have an injured Commander. The training staff out there to check on him as we pause. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.